Right now, Pittsburgh's best sports show is about to begin. Call us or tweet us. We got things to talk about on the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call.
All right, Ken, thanks very much. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another edition of the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call right here on the Bordas & Bordas hotline. Bob Pompiani, flanked by outstanding columnist of the Post-Gazette, Gene Collier, here tonight. You can also tweet the program at KDPomp, at Gene Collier. And the Pirates, even though they've now lost 8 series in a row, they at least salvaged the game today. So they go 2-4 on the road trip in Chicago and Arizona. And today's was not easy as they build up a 5-2 lead, only to watch Felipe Vasquez nearly turn it into another blown save. But they get the final out as he strikes out Jake Lamb at 100 miles an hour, and that's how the Pirates won 5-4. So, Gene, let's talk about it. They're 33-35. They're firmly entrenched in fourth. They're 8 games out. The Brewers beat the Cubs today 1-0 to win 2 of 3 there. And they could have blown this one today. This had all the feel of a blown game of the way things were going.
It sure did. Felipe Vasquez, again, looking like he could not repeat his motion, his release point. Did not have much command, which is another word for control, I assume.
He walked a couple.
But Felipe is infuriating to watch, at least to me, Bob. I mean, if you have a 97, 98, 100, 101 mile pitch, why are you screwing around with these breaking balls that he can't locate anyway? Walking 2 guys in the 9th, putting the tying run on base when you can throw the ball past any hitter in the major leagues. I don't understand his whole approach to pitching. He should put his breaking pitches in his pocket and leave them there.
Well, he had a couple for strikes later, but then he missed, you're right, most of them, and he does have the ability to blow people away. And instead, it was one of those situations where they got themselves. John Jay hit a bases-loaded single that made it 5-4. He gets the second as the throw went to the plate instead of second, and it could have been a winning run at second base. All they needed was one hit, a single, to win that game. But they come home.
John Jay, I'm sorry, Bob, actually did them a favor there. I mean, it was a good play by him, but that allowed the Pirates to walk Goldschmidt.
Do you think they might have done it anyway? First and third, just not to face him?
I don't know. I might have.
Yeah, I mean, he's that dangerous of a hitter, but would have been an interesting decision. But the Pirates lose 2 out of 3, so they have Cincinnati coming up starting on Friday. So let's talk about something else that happened today, and that would be NCAA transfer reforms. A couple of things happened that made things a little easier for student athletes. So college athletes no longer need permission from their coach or their school to transfer, which I think is good news. As long as there's a whole system in place here. I think this takes place in October. It provides freedom to athletes who feel like they're not getting the right opportunity to play, and they can move and they can get financial aid as they move, and they don't have to sit around and wait for a year. So that's good. But the other thing that I thought was good, and a better rule, Gene, was the red shirt rule. Before, if you came in and played just one play, you would burn your red shirt season. Done. Now they say you can go up to 4 games, actually play in 4 games before you would then be deemed ineligible in terms of that red shirt. So I think that's a good move for the right direction.
Well, I think it's a move in the right direction, but it's the wrong move entirely. There should be no freshman eligibility. That should be the system. Make everybody adjust to college before they're allowed to play any sport. It was that way for most of the history of college sports, and it was when that went away that corruption and scandal in all the sports really started to accelerate. As far as the transfer thing goes, Bob, I mean, I'm glad that I applaud that, but there are apparently some restrictions on it. Conferences can still put their own rules in place, and don't be surprised if they put the old rule back in place. Coaches and schools do not want to let you out of your scholarship, that's not right.
Yeah, but this whole thing was done in the spirit of we're not going to let somebody block a kid if he doesn't want to be there. And I think you're right, though. It still gives them that opportunity in a very different way, almost circumventing the rules.
Right.
And at least with the red shirt situation, and you talk about acclimation, I agree. Under what you just said, I would go for that 100%. But this would be the next best thing. At least
it's better than it was.
Get used to it, as opposed to playing one play and you're done and you have no chance to get that year back. 412-575-2600 is the number to call. We'll talk about other developments in the world of sports. Today was day 2 of Steeler Minicamp and more with you. Give us a call. You can do it live right here on Pittsburgh CW.